Hello, my name is Dora. I'm a piano teacher at Greater Toronto Music School, and thank you for joining me today for part 3 of this free 3-part introduction to piano improvising series for beginners. If you like this video and find it helpful, please make sure to give it a like and to subscribe to our channel, because more videos are coming. And if you have any questions or comments, please let us know in the comment section below. So let's get to it. First, I would like to remind you what we've done so far in our first part. We were playing little melodies in C major scale, using all the wide notes. And in our left hand we had C major chord, C major triad, with fifth finger on C, third finger on E, and first finger on G. And we had G major triad in the first inversion of this triad. Fifth finger was on B, third on D, and first on G. So we had 2 times C major chord and then 2 times G major chord. And in our right hand we had quarter notes, some quarter notes in C major scale. And the main task here was just to sync up left and right hand and make sure that you played in quarters. And additionally, just to make sure that you're coming up with as nice as melodies as you could think of. Listen carefully and expand your range. Use different range. You go up and down. Use big jumps and small steps. So and everything, if you would do everything, that would sound just like that. And so on. So I can play like that forever, and it's nice. It's a nice way to start improvising, really. So I highly encourage you to try it if you haven't tried before. So today I want to show you how to expand this and how to introduce some varieties in your melodies. And it will be just as simple as introducing quarter rest. So let's come up with a short melody that lasts only 2 measures. So that would be something like that. And now let's shift it. Let's start not from the first beat now, but from the second beat. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it starts from the second beat. And it sounds kind of different. Listen to it. I really like it. But let's shift it even more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And even more, so it starts with the fourth beat. So 1, 2, 4, 1, 2. And if you listen to all these situations one by one, you'll hear the difference. As the melody shifts, it turns, it appears a little different. So just let's listen to it again. So I really like these changes, but let's move a little forward and come up with a longer melody, and that time let's use half notes. And the melody would sound probably like that. Now let's shift a little bit and we'll go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Listen to it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now with a shift, 1. I really like the way the half notes get a little syncopated. It sounds a little more interesting. Now let's shift it a little more. So 1, 2. So that's very interesting too. And let's keep going and go to the fourth beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I really like it. And now let's do another trick. So we had a very long melody that was lasting for 4 bars, 4 measures without any breaks. Now let's introduce a quarter rest somewhere in the melody, so the melody gets separated into little phrases. So my version is that, like 1, 2, 3, rest, rest. And again, just compare what we have now with the first melody. So that's it. And now, like with the rest in the middle. 1, 2, 3. I think it sounds pretty interesting. Now let's keep going. So in the second part of this video series, we had another exercise where we were introducing the 8 notes in our right hand, and we were playing 2 notes in our right hand over 1 chord in our left hand. So 8 notes go with the count of 1 and 2 and so 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and so I will try it with my left hand as well. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just returning to the melody that we were working before on. Let's just see what it sounds like if you would play 8 notes instead of quarters. And let's do the short version first. So 1 and so I will play it in quarters first, and then I will play it in 8 notes. So that was in quarters. So now I would play it in 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so that sounds a little different. And we can shift it. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Or that was a shift with a quarter rest. Now let's try shifting it with the 8 rests. With 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. You can have a lot of fun with that. And for the longer version of a melody, let's try to do the same thing. Again, 8 notes we'll use for quarters, and for the half notes we'll have quarter notes. So the melody gets shrunk in size, and it gets shrunk twice. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so that sound also a little different. And again, you can shift this melody too. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So you have a lot of options. And so just to repeat it again. So what we've done so far, we were playing melodies in C major scale, we were using half notes and quarter notes and eighth notes, we were using rests, and we were shifting our melodies and breaking them, separating them into smaller phrases. And we had all the varieties of new melodies, new phrases that are now in our language. We're expanding our language, we're inventing our language, and that's how we improvise it. That's our first steps. And that was the third part. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the bell icon to turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when we release a new lesson. And see you next time. Bye.